Hello friends, I have been applying for multiple jobs and gradually I realized that there are many mistakes which are being done in the CV, and because of that CVs are getting rejected at the initial level itself. As we all know that most of the organizations, because of getting flooded with CVs, like for one job they might get 1000, 2000, 5000 CVs, and it is not possible for any human being to go through all of those CVs. So first level of CV selection or rejection happens at the system level. They have used AI, ATS tools are available, which are doing some keyword searches, and based on that they are rejecting the CVs. So we have to avoid that. At least at the system level, we do not get our CV rejected. So we must cross the first barrier of CV being selected by the ATS systems, and then when it goes to HR, then the first view of the CV to HR must be impactful, so that is able to capture HR's imagination and they are impactful. CV must be able to impress the HR who is looking for the first time. Then maybe it goes to the project manager or the your hiring manager or technical manager, technical lead. At that time, your CV must stand out and it must be visible and it must be selected. It must be able to impress them. So let's go and see what exactly those are, small things where we can improve. Our CV must be simple and straight. So let's not complicate CV, add too much graphics and pictures and PowerPoints or pie chart or bar chart. I see that many people are adding roads, picture visualization, and they are making their CV through Canva and other solutions. So we have to avoid that until unless this is our field of work, like you work on the designing side, or you working on UX side, graphics side. That is your specialty. If it is your specialty, obviously go and create your CV which shows your specialty or shows your expertise in that. But if you are working on the technical side or engineering side or management or any other field, banking, finances, so there you don't need to show your graphical talent or art. You don't need to show that part. So let's make it simple, plain black and white text based CV. That is much more impactful, that is much more ATS friendly. Computer is able to understand everything what you have written, and that is going to select most likely your CV. At least you will not have the rejection because of the unnecessary graphics, or maybe computer is not able to understand your CV. Then your first page must be impactful. First page is something which you must ensure that there is good amount of information. It is briefing a lot about you. It is able to highlight your talents, achievements, your education. So first page is very important. You have to ensure that you utilize every inch of that page perfectly. You don't leave any spaces, you don't leave unnecessary uh, spots, or you don't waste that space. First page is something, because in today's scenario, frankly, nobody has time to read 4 5 10 page CVs, and first page is something which is going to be read by most of the hiring managers or HRs. So first page is something that must be impactful. I'm going to tell you and I'm going to show you my own CV, and you can use it as a sample also, and you will be able to understand how exactly I'm making those minor spaces, that first page, how we can make it impactful. So that is something you will be able to see there also. Now, do add your picture, address, mobile number, email IDs in your CV, and that must be highlighted at the beginning of the CV itself, so that it is personalized. It feels that this CV belongs to you. You have not copy pasted it, you have not duplicated it, or you have not downloaded it somewhere and just edited few points. No, make it completely personal CV. It must be look like you have written it in from your own hands, right? Your handwriting must be visible there, even if you are not writing from the hand, but it must be having personal touch. And this is also something which I'm going to show you how exactly you're going to do that. And to make it ATS compliant, avoid unnecessary graphics, unnecessary charts, pictures. Only keep it to the minimum where whatever possible. I try to explain most of the things in the text format, so that computer is not going to look your fancy designs. It is mostly interested in your achievements, your skills, your knowledge, your experience and expertise. So that is where ATS is going to help you select your CV or maybe reject in case it is missing something. Then competency is something whatever you know, whatever your degree is, your knowledge is, experience, projects, etc., that must be included. And whatever roles and responsibilities you are going to apply for, that is something which must be visible in your CV also. Otherwise, obviously, your CV is going to be rejected. Go through the roles and job description, find everything what is mentioned there, and make sure that whatever key tools and technologies are mentioned or key knowledge experience is required, that must be included in your CV. If it is included, definitely you have much more probability to get selected, at least your CV at the first impression. And then next on, obviously you have to go well in the interviews, and then you can get hired also. But at least first level of selection would happen if you ensure this part. Make it clear and concise. Don't drag, like if it is a small project, make it look like a small. Don't put unnecessary actions. Let's say you were doing something, then your teammate was doing something, your company was doing something. So don't unnecessarily explain those things which are not very relevant. Make only those points which are relevant for you, which highlight your own skills, not the company's skills or your teammates' skill or your team lead's skill. Your own skill, highlight that part. Okay, minimize the length of CV. It should not be 5-10 pages lengthy, or 1 or 2 pages are good enough mostly. And if your experience is too much, or if you have worked on many projects, then obviously the length will increase. But at that time also, you must make sure that you highlight only the important points, and don't leave anything for possibilities. Means unnecessary, don't create doubts. So whatever you have done, clearly say you have done that. And whatever company has done or team has done, wherever it is necessary, highlight that. Otherwise, ignore that, because that is not something which a hiring person is looking for. Then projects and experience, it's very important that highlight your projects and experience in detail. So there, when you are putting out that details, it must be quite detailed. You include everything, whatever is possible, whatever you have done, whatever you know, wherever you have your contribution. So do highlight that, and there you can go into details, but whatever is obviously relevant. Don't go into unnecessary things. And awards and certifications, this is very important, because this is something which is going to differentiate you from other candidates. So because rest of the details, job responsibilities, work, project, this is something you can copy paste from here and there. They also know, the hiring person also knows that it is very much possible that you copy CV from someone else. But awards and certification is something that must be your own, right? If you haven't cleared any certification, you won't be able to claim in your CV. So this is something, if you have done something, do highlight that. If you have got some awards, do highlight that. And if despite all this what I have explained, and I'm going to show you a sample CV also, if you still need help, you can reach out to me. Let me know in the comment section. We can definitely discuss your use case, what exactly is being done or what exactly being missed. Let me come to my CV also. Okay, so this is my channel. You can definitely subscribe it. Let's see what exactly I'm doing in my CV. So let's see page by page. This is my first page, and you can see I have 4 pages CV. And in the first page, you will see that I have only my picture, which is very important. This is a graphical part of it. And then I have my skills and certification, which are easily readable to any user. So anybody who is looking at my CV, they can easily read what are the different skills and certifications I have completed. And other than that, I have given my name, my position, right? What are the positions? Company name, if required, you can mention your company name also. Your contact details, then your email ID, LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn profile is very important to include it in your CV. And what is your nationality, education. So let's see, education, Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science, 2002 to 2006. So I have mentioned in a single line. I'm not wasting time, otherwise wasting time and space that let me put education, then specification computer science, then year 2002 to 2000. No, I'm putting it in a single line, and anybody who reads it, they will be able to understand what exactly I'm doing. Languages, so you don't see that I'm creating a table here and wasting unnecessary space, because this first page is very much important for me. Here, profile, which gives complete. So if anybody reads this part, they know what exactly I have done, what exactly I'm doing. So this is very important part. You have to make best use of this space. Skills and certifications, what are different tools and solutions, or a kind of technology you know, or what is your knowledge or core area, expertise, advanced, intermediate, and you can easily mention that through different lines, or you can create a mini table also. And similarly goes for awards. It is very important to highlight the awards so that it stands out, your CV stands out, from hundreds or thousands of CVs. And then this is your professional summary. So whatever I have mentioned here, this is given in detail here for professional summary. Now you would see that professional summary goes till here. And frankly, if anybody reads my 1.5 page CV, that is good enough. They don't need to see anything else. 1.5 page CV is good enough. If they read till here, they know everything about me. They don't need to read next page. So my CV actually completes here itself in 1.5 page. But rest of the pages, since I have the expertise and projects and multiple companies I have worked on, so rest of the pages, so that part of, so what companies worked, what from which date to, and you will see that I am mentioning in single line: consultant, iGuile monitoring, Capgemini, this year to that year. I'm not creating a big table here or multiple lines like what is the company name, what is the project name, what is the role, what is the year. So all that I'm not mentioning here, and instead in a single line I'm completing that. So I'm making best use of that space. So this is something which you can utilize for your purpose also. Hopefully it has helped you to gain some knowledge and understanding, and you now know how exactly you can improve your CV. If you need any help, you can definitely reach me out on my comment section or on my email ID. Definitely we can look into that. Hopefully it has helped. If it has helped, do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, take care, have a nice day.